Can I let you in on a little secret? I have infinite time to get everything done as a mom and as a business owner every single day. It's super easy and anyone can do it. If only that were real, right? I wish there was some kind of time warp I could jump into and it would give me unlimited amounts of time to get everything I want to do as a mom done and as a business owner, but it's just not true. That's just not possible. There are lots of ways to get more done and to be smarter about it, which is what I'm going to be talking about in this video, and how I use rhythms, 8 rhythms to be exact, in my day pretty much every single weekday to balance both motherhood and being the best mom I can possibly be full-time, and also how I can be the best possible business owner and make money and actually help the world and create different streams of revenue all within one day. So while I don't have tons of fairy dust that I can like throw at the camera and it will magically hit you in the face and make you super productive, I can give you tons of practical tips that have actually worked for me. So let's start with rhythm number 1, and that is my morning routine. I have tons of videos on this if you want to do a deep dive after you watch this video and really see how you can maximize your morning. I will put that in the description. But what I do during this time is I wake up at 4 a.m., which I know is crazy. I know you guys want to watch this video and think I don't have to work late in the night or get up early, but chances are if you want to balance motherhood and any kind of business, whether it's a side hustle or a full-time business, if you want your kids with you, you're gonna have to work in the nooks and crannies of your day. But for me, it is worth it. So what do I actually do during this time? I focus on 3 different things: me time, getting my mindset right, and moving my business forward. Those are the 3 things I focus on during my morning routine. So for the me time, things I do during this time are I read the Bible. This kind of goes with my mindset as well, but it's just something I do to fuel myself. I'm a Christian, so you know, put in whatever book that would work for you, whether you're religious or not, just something that really fuels you and can kind of get you centered for the day. I drink coffee, which is also something that just gets me out of bed and it makes me happy. I will often fit out a workout during this time as well so that I'm focusing on my body, and it also gives me endorphins. I'm feeling good and I'm just able to cross that off my list so I don't have to worry about it later. And then I also get ready. Now I know some moms who work from home or are home with their kids get ready later in the day. I just find for me it works best if I do it right away. I look the same every single day. I look put together. I'm ready for anything the day throws at me. If I'm gonna get on Instagram, if I have a podcast interview, if I'm going to the doctor's office, a play date, what have you, I am ready. I don't have to worry about it later. When it comes to my mindset, I like to make sure I look at a positive affirmation. I have both affirmation cards, plus I have a Christian mom page a day calendar that I look at that gives me inspiration and something to just kind of focus on in the morning. And then I also like to look at my vision board that I keep in my office, which is where I spend my morning time. I look at it every morning. I reflect on why I'm getting up so early, why I'm trying to balance motherhood and a business, why I'm running my business, who I'm trying to help, what my goals are, and that kind of thing. It just really fuels me and gets me inspired for the day. And then I like to also do easy things that I can do when I'm half awake, but that still move the needle for my business. The things I have to get done, but that don't require a lot of brain power. So I will answer emails during this time. This is when I do the bulk of my editing of videos. I will make thumbnails. I'll source links and get all of the description and tags and all of that kind of stuff done because it doesn't take a lot of work. I will also make notes for future videos of things I want to say, things I want to include. It's just stuff that I can do that doesn't require a ton of brain power, but actually I need to do to keep my business moving and growing, and it helps my business stay afloat. So I do all of those things between 4 and 6:30 a.m. Next is rhythm 2, and that is our family morning time, and this lasts from about 6:30 a.m. until about 8-ish in the morning. So what I do during this time, I usually move a load of laundry over to the dryer. I usually start one at night before I go to bed, and so I will move one over to the dryer so that I have at least one load of laundry done for the day. And this is also when I get my girls up. They're 7, 4, and 1, so definitely my littler ones still need a lot of help getting dressed, brushing their teeth. I gotta do their hair. We make breakfast, and something I do to save a lot of time in the morning during this time so I can focus on my kids more and not be cooking in the kitchen for 45 minutes every morning is to pre-make bulk breakfast. I talk about this a ton in my weekly prep videos. I'll leave a link to what those are if you guys are interested. It's how I balance fun and function on the weekends to prepare for my week, but still have fun as a family. And so I do things like make a bulk breakfast every weekend so that I have, by the end of the month, if you start doing this, you'll have 4 different breakfasts that you can pull out, heat up, and serve to your family that are homemade, but you don't have to spend time making them that morning. And then we also have some rituals like looking at a page a day calendar every morning. We listen to the Yodo Daily podcast over breakfast, and just, I like to build in little rituals that have a big impact and bring us together, get us talking, have us reflecting on things together, and just opening that line of communication that's so important with kids. We will clean up the kitchen, kids will help put their stuff in the dishwasher, and I'll quick spray the counters, do a quick sweeper vac if we need, and then we really like to spend the rest of the morning reading books, playing with the kids, doing a dance party, kind of just following their lead, whatever they really want to do, and just really pouring into them. I find if I pour into my kids a lot in the morning, then they will let me get some more stuff done later. It's not a perfect system, but it definitely works better than just ignoring them and having them go play and trying to get a bunch done in the morning. It works better to really give them that time. And then depending on the season, we are homeschooling. So because it's summertime now, we aren't homeschooling as much as we were, but we still are doing math and language arts a couple days a week. So from about 8-ish until about 11:15, this is our flex / homeschool time. So if we're gonna homeschool, it would be during this time, but then it's also just a flex time, and every single day we have different things planned. So I try to kind of do things by theme each day, and so this is our time to go play outside, to schedule play dates, to go somewhere. If my husband is off, we will go to a park or go somewhere as a family and try to make memories. I will run errands during this time, pick up our groceries. We basically use it for anything. So I sometimes get things done for the house around this time. So I will meal plan on Wednesdays during this time while the kids play. But it's also time we try to spend as a family as well. So it's just a flex time that is built into the day. If you're watching this, chances are you want to get your rhythms down to balance your business and your motherhood at the same time. And I wanted to quickly show you guys what's in my June work-life glue box. I have a couple left of these, hopefully by the time this video is live. So I will put a link in the description if you guys are interested. The theme for June is maximize your morning. So this is the perfect time to share it with you because I'm all about morning rhythms and morning routines. We've got the speed slicer, which helps you slice up a ton of different things, fruits, hard-boiled eggs, vegetables really quickly, and it just goes right into this little canister. It's perfect to prep things really quickly in the morning. For morning showers, whether you're washing your hair or not, you have 2 options. You have this hair turban to help your hair dry faster while you're getting ready, and the shower cap, which is super cute, that keeps your hair dry when you're showering. And it's in a cute little travel case if you want to take it with you on vacation. We have this gorgeous brandied apple gold soy candle. It smells so good and it's absolutely gorgeous, really heavy, lots of life in this. This, I just imagine moms all over putting this on their desk or their kitchen island, their dining table in the mornings, lighting it, reading a good book, writing out their intentions or their gratitude for the day, and just starting their day off and setting the tone for a wonderful day. And then the other of the 4 practical products are these May You Find Joy intention cards. These are perfect for setting your intention for the day, putting it somewhere that you're gonna focus on it, and focusing on joy every single morning. The pampering product for this month is this beautiful handmade soap. It's all natural. It's called Morning Rituals. It comes in this super cute little bag and a great way to start your day, focusing on your morning. It even has some coffee in it. And then the parenting product that you can do as a family is a set of 3 Pockitudes gratitude journals. So I imagine if you have multiple kids using this with them, it allows them to write or draw what they're grateful for and reflect on that every single morning. It's a great routine to get in with your kids to teach them about gratitude and morning routines, and it's super small and cute and just a fun thing to do with your kids. So if you're interested in this box or want to sign up for future boxes, I will have the link in the description. Then rhythm 4 is our lunchtime and nap prep. This lasts from about 11:15 to 12:30, 12:45 depending on the day. So this is when I'm cooking lunch. If I need to make lunch or I'll already have it kind of made, we'll eat lunch together, and then we will read books after we clean up and just spend some time connecting again. I usually read a read aloud during this time, like a chapter of a read aloud. Sometimes they'll sit with me, sometimes they'll play, and we read some picture books and we just kind of connect during this time after lunch. And then also part of this time is when I do one-on-one time. I just think this is super important for our kids to have one-on-one time with their parents. And so I build it in during this time. We do it before nap every day. So my 1-year-old naps every day, my 4-year-old kind of naps, kind of doesn't nap depending on the day, and my 7-year-old doesn't nap. So I just built this in during that time. I will lay my 1-year-old down first, change her diaper, get her ready, and then I'll read a couple books with her or play with her in her bedroom, and we will cuddle and laugh and tickle, and it takes about 10 minutes. Then I'll lay her down. Then my 4-year-old will get one-on-one time, and this is when we will watch like a short video. She loves like Calico Critter videos and stuff like that, and then we'll usually play or cuddle in her bed, listen to her Yodo together, and then I will, you know, let her stay in her room. She sometimes plays and then takes a nap. Sometimes she goes straight to a nap. Sometimes she just plays, but she stays in her room for the most part. And then my 7-year-old and I will also usually do like a short video that she wants to watch, and then we will start a craft together or look up something that she's been wondering about, or we just talk. And it's just a great time to connect with each child during this time, the middle of the day, every single day. Which brings me to rhythm 5, which is quiet time. So this time from about 12:30, 12:45 until 3 is when I get a ton of work done. My 7-year-old knows she has to kind of entertain herself. Sometimes she plays outside, sometimes she does a craft, sometimes she plays in her room, sometimes she plays Legos. It's really up to her. I mean, I will help her kind of set stuff up if she needs, but she knows that this is my work time and I'm not going to be entertaining her. So my 4-year-old and 7-year-old will play or nap until about 2 o'clock. And then my 1-year-old still takes that full nap until 3 o'clock. And then from 2 to 3, my 2 older girls will have screen time. This is when they can do an app, they can do Osmo, they can play on their Kindles, or they can watch a show on the TV. And so that is their 1 hour of screen time. I try not to do a whole lot more than that, and that allows me to continue working. But that way they don't have to like entertain themselves for 2.5 hours. It's about an hour, hour and 15 minutes, and then they get an hour of screen time, and I get to continue working. So what I do during this time is usually a lot of computer work. I am answering more emails. I am scheduling Facebook posts. I am sourcing products for my subscription box, ordering products for my subscription box, reaching out to vendors. It really depends on the day. Sometimes I'm on Instagram more and doing stories or something like that. I have a list of things I need to do every week that I cycle through. So I have a whole month plan that I'll probably do a whole nother video on, and I have it broken down by week. So every week I know what I need to get done, and I spread it out over the 5 nap times of Monday through Friday, and then I will just work on whatever my list says during that time. And so I try to really focus during this time, get a lot done, but I do get interrupted, of course, because I have 3 little kids. So that's really when I fit in a bulk amount of work for my business that requires more brain power and is actually like growing the business and moving it forward, adding new things, stuff like that. Whereas the morning stuff is more just like doing things that I have to do to keep the business afloat, if that makes sense. Then rhythm 6 is our afternoon. This is about from 3 to 5 p.m. This is when I get my 1-year-old up. We have snack. We typically, this is like another flex time where we go outside or we play inside or we go run an errand or we have a play date. Just really depends on the day. I don't really schedule a whole lot for this time most days because I want my kids to have this open time, and it also allows me, like if I need to get something done, I might be able to do it then. So it's just a flex time that we have built into our day. So we still get like a good 5 hours of flex time or more each day, which is pretty good considering I do have a very scheduled routine, but we have a lot of flexibility in there. And then rhythm 7 is our evening, which lasts from about 5 p.m. to 7:30. And this is all of the normal end of the day stuff. So if we have any activities we need to run to, we will do it then. We have supper together as a family each day. If my husband's home, he'll join us. If he's not, he won't. It just depends on who cooks supper most of the time. One of us will cook supper, one of us will hang out with the kids. We try to be outside as much as possible, especially when it's nice out here in Minnesota. And then we will, you know, do baths. If it's a bath night, we try to hang out as a family. Sometimes we'll play a board game, sometimes we'll read books, sometimes we'll just hang out. But we always will read before bed, brush teeth, put pajamas on, and then lay them down. And one of us will usually read to the girls, and then once my 1-year-old starts to get squirrely, the other one will lay her down, and then we take turns laying the big girls down. And while we're laying them down, we are usually watching a short video. That's like their little reward that gets taken away if they're not listening very well, but they usually earn. So watch like a 3-minute video with them in bed, and then we'll talk, we pray, we sing some songs. I like to kind of connect and ask if there's anything they want to talk about, and then it is bedtime. So we're usually done laying them down between 7:15, 7:30. So they're pretty early risers and early to bed as well, because my husband and I both get up pretty early. He often works at 4 a.m. and I'm getting up at 4 a.m. So we are a more early to bed, early to rise kind of family. And then lastly is rhythm 8, which usually lasts from about 7:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. And this is my me time. This is my time to do whatever I want. I usually shower during this time. I will put a load of laundry in, but then whatever else I do is kind of up to me. So I try not to schedule a lot of work during this time. I will occasionally have like an interview for my Facebook group, or need to pack boxes or something like that at the end of the day for my subscription box, but I try really hard to most days not schedule something during this time, because I'm usually exhausted and it's the one time a day that's for me. I don't have any other time of day that's strictly solely just whatever I want to do. So I really like to save this time. If I want to watch a show, I watch a show. If I want to paint my nails, I paint my nails. If I want to go for a walk, I'll go for a walk. I like to read during this time. Sometimes my husband and I will sit down and chat. It just really depends on his schedule. Sometimes he works late, and I just really try to unwind and not really plan too much during this time, since the rest of the day has a lot of plans. This time of day is kind of the decompression time, and so I try to go to bed around 9. Not always perfect at it, but that gives me about 7 hours of sleep if I'm getting up at 4 a.m. So I know that was probably a lot, and obviously everybody's day is going to be different, but I just thought this would be helpful to kind of show you how a person could fit in working a business and also being a mom full-time, homeschooling if that's what you want to do, or just being home with your kids when they're home, and fitting in a business in the nooks and crannies. Having these rhythms just helps so much. My kids know exactly what to expect each day. There's very little fighting about what we're doing, because it's just pretty seamless. They know exactly what the rhythm is every day, and it just makes everything go smoother. I don't have to stress about when I'm doing things, because I already know when I'm going to do them, and it just makes it very easy to fit in. You know, if I have an extra task, I can figure out when I'm gonna put it into my day, because every day is basically the same formula. I'm not reinventing the wheel every single day. So I hope this was encouraging. Let me know if it was, if there's anything more specific you guys would like to see about my day, or would like me to do a whole video on. I would love to do that for you. And if you are new here, I would love if you would subscribe and become part of the Glue Stick family. I'm all about helping moms balance work, life, and everything in between, and create balance that truly does stick and makes your life run more smoothly. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.